Look who we are joined with. It is YouTube royalty. We got Clive in the building. We got Gatey in the building. Boys, I'm still buzzing over yesterday. Like, what is going on? It is YouTube royalty.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been fantastic,
It is.
hasn't it? What a ride so
It is
far.
royalty. It is royalty. It is royalty. Clive and Gatey, royalty things, dog. I ain't playing with you.
How are you, Gates? You all right, brother?
Not too bad, Clive. It was a good result last night, wasn't it? In fairness,
Not many.
In fairness, yeah.
am I? Did I drop out there?
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
Not too bad.
Yeah. No.
Gatesy, were you at the match?
Right.
oh, is my internet being a pain?
Don't worry about it.
I was there, mate. Yeah, I watched it.
How was it?
Yeah.
To be honest, I thought the first half was quite disappointing. Although getting the goal when we did completely changed the team talks, completely changed the complexion of the game. I think probably between minutes 45 and 60, we played at our best, and that's all we needed. Because to be fair, I thought Genk were a tidy footballing team, but they just didn't have enough up front to trouble our back line. And yeah, I thought we controlled the game. Like I say, we had a 15-minute spell where we could have literally scored 4 or 5 goals easily if we'd have really sort of like hit our straps. But we did enough. I mean, we've played 3 games, we've won all 3, and we're yet to concede a goal. I mean, from this point on, I mean, with 3 games left and a 6-point advantage over the other 3 teams in the group, if we don't go through to the next round of the Europa League, something's gone drastically wrong, and I just can't see it.
No,
I can't see it either.
I mean, we've only got to get 1 more win, and that guarantees us from progression in the competition, apparently.
Yeah, and then we can play the youngsters.
Yeah, I felt that we. Well, when you get further on in this kind of competition, mate, that's not the time to start blooding youngsters, really. That's when you need your most experienced guys out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you saying?
I think if we win the next game, though,
blood the youngsters?
if we won the next game, which is Genk away, if we won the next game, then it gives us scope to, as Pete says, maybe in the last 2 games when we don't need to win those games, we could possibly put in a couple of players like a Harrison Ashby, like a Daniel Chester's, players of metal, maybe a Jamal Baptiste or someone like that. Or
about Chester. Where did he come from? Like what?
See,
I never knew about Chester, man.
Play a couple of times. Yeah, no, Duke and I saw him play for the under-23s at Ebbsfleet in pre-season. I think I also saw him.
Yeah.
It was either the Aveley game, not Aveley, Haybridge Swifts. It was at Aveley, or there was another game that I went to Southend, and I saw him play in one of those games as well. And he's a neat and tidy player, but I mean, he put in a couple of meaty challenges yesterday when he came on. So you know he's able to put it about a bit. He can look after himself. So yeah, hopefully it's the first of many appearances for the kid.
I love it. I love it.
Did you pick up on the fact that, well, I felt that when he came on, that he looked like he was part of that team dynamic straight away.
Yeah.
He didn't look out of place at all, in my opinion.
Oh, is my internet still playing around?
For him to get his... maybe, yeah, I think, dropping in and out. Mind you, Peach keeps doing it to me as well. So, yeah. But I felt that, he came on last night and he actually looked like he fitted in with the team dynamic. He didn't look out of place at all. He performed to his best, for the time he had on the pitch. A very, very good European debut for that young lad.
And that's a big debut, isn't it, Clive? That's a big debut. Like playing in a European match, thrown on. Like I thought it was good on Moyes' behalf, like to throw him on. And Kevin Nolan was just like so amped up with everybody coming on, kind of giving them the get on there and do something. Like, oh, it's magic to see, man.
So,
Go on.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that, I thought that last night the entire squad was on their game. Well, the entire team was on their game. The thing is, I was at the stadium, so your perception of the game is going to be different to mine because you're going to see the coverage of the coaches and that talking to the players before they're due to come on, stuff like that. We're not a part of that, are we? In the stadium, so we don't get to see that actually live. But when he came on, he got a decent reception from the entire crowd, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah.
And then when Nobes came on as well, I was actually, I've got to be honest, I was probably a bit cautious. I felt that maybe it wasn't the right move for Moyes, but Nobes performed admirably, as he always usually does. He's had one or two. He's had one or two minor hiccups in games. We know he's slower than he has been in the past, but his distribution, his leadership, and his vision for the game hasn't changed. Isn't any different.
No,
he's still got that West Ham mentality. Yeah, of course.
It's admirable. Like he comes on and he settles everything. He calms the waters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? No,
he does. He steadies the ship, we say.
Absolutely. But what about Craig Dawson, Clive? What about big Craig Dawson? What a man.
He came on last night. As a starter with a point to prove. Myself and other guys on channels like yours, we've all been a little bit critical of Dawson for the one or two mistakes he has made in the past. But last night he came on with a point to prove, and boy, did he prove it. He put in a man of the match performance, in my opinion. He got his goal. That was nice. Who cares if it came off his backside? As long as it goes in the back of the net, who gives a toss?
That's it.
And he got his goal. He got his goal. He proved his point. Got a man of the match performance for me. Okay, I don't know who was officially the man of the match. Maybe you could tell me that because of the TV coverage.
I'm not even looking at the TV coverage, honestly. They could have their man of the match. My man of the match, honestly, would have to be Craig Dawson. Honestly. Like he put in a shift, like from beginning to end. He put in a shift. Diop put in a shift.
Even Yarmolenko was looking reasonable.
What's that, man?
I said even Yarmolenko looked reasonable last night.
Never, but I think that's his levels. I think that's his levels, Doc. I think like his levels is like Europa. Europa is his levels. What up, man? You all right? Yeah, man, don't know. But yeah, no, I think like Dawson, Diop, Fornals and Ben Rama, when they came on, they did two things, man. And we
and also a big shout out to Creswell as well.
beat right now. Like Spurs rested 11 players because they don't know we're gonna play them next, and I hope we give them a spanking. I hope we give them a spanking. I really do.
That's how it's going to have to go, man, because anything less isn't going to suit our season.
Yep.
You know, you've frozen
Yep.
on me, Peach. Oh, there you go.
Yep.
But you know, big shout out also to Creswell for last night as well. What a great performance he put in last night.
Oh, 100%. Crest was always solid, isn't he? Like with the crosses and just being in the right places at the right times.
He's reliable, isn't he? Yeah. That's what
Yeah,
it is with him. He's reliable.
Yeah, one like reliable with a capital R. Honestly, honestly, like people said about like Noble taking the penalties and this, that, and if you had to pick your second or third, who would they be? I'm gonna ask you, who would your second or
Yeah.
third penalty taker be, Clive?
With Noble on the pitch or off the pitch?
Either or.
Okay, so well, obviously, you know, the first penalty taker you would select has got to be Noble, isn't it? You know, I think Declan's decent on the spot, and you know, I also think to sort of throw a little spanner in the works, as it were, for anybody else. I got a feeling that Souček could take a decent one as well.
Yeah, I agree with you.
You know, he's got a very good head on him.
I agree with that.
I mean, there's players all over the pitch that can take them. You know, I think the way David Moyes has built this squad, he's got penalty takers all over the pitch. He's got goal scorers all over the pitch.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah.
And you know, he's actually got quite an embarrassing chest of riches, really, when you think about it. You know, we're not exclusive. We're not the only team that can boast that we have goal scorers all over the pitch. But you know, we are talking West Ham, and with the likes of Thomas Souček, Ogbonna, Dawson, you know, Ben Rama, Bowen, all of these guys, Rice, all of these guys contributing goals to the game, you know, goals to the lineup. It's nothing but great for us, you know, and we look okay. We do love a golden boot winner, don't we? Anybody does, you know, in any competition. But you know, when goals are coming from all over the pitch, and you're not sure who's going to get the next one, or who actually scored that, there was like defenders, midfielders, and you know, and the striker in the box. Who got the last touch? You know, that is exciting stuff for us.
Yes.
You know, what it is for me, surely. You know, I mean, I love the fact that you know you can't nail down who's going to be the goal scorers. You know.
But that's the whole like false number 9 situation that Moyes is dealing with, and I love it. I love it. Like if we don't got Antonio, people are quick to have a chirp and say, "Oh, when Antonio's not on, we're a different team." But yeah, we are a different team because Vlasic, he looked class last night. Yarmolenko looked class last night. Maybe Yarmolenko's role is for Europa, not the Premier League. But you know, we got that. Like I love.
He seems to play. He seems to play the European game. He seems to play the European game with a lot more confidence, and I think that's probably Yarmolenko's major hold-up is his confidence in the Premiership games. You know, I mean, you know, you think about it. He's up against the likes of, he's up against the likes of Van Dijk and you know defenders of top world class quality. You know, he it may be that to him that on a weekly, week in, week out basis, he doesn't feel like he may be strong enough. He may suffer with a little bit of a confidence issue with that. I certainly would. So, where you gone, Peach? You walking again? Oh, look, he's left me all on my own. Thanks, man. Okay, so I wish I could see the comments, guys, because I can't. But he's back.
You wish you
there
what?
he is. So,
Hold
Pete,
on, say that again. You wish
tell
you
me
what?
now. Is it? What's that? Sorry. No, I just said you'd gone off again, gone wandering.
What'd you say though? You wish you could what?
Oh, see the comments.
Oh no, I just
can't
had to
see the
throw 2
comments.
things in the bin. That was it. Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay.
Okay, let's get the comments up. Pat, everybody peeps. Okay, no, go on, Clive.
Yeah. So no, I was just wondering if there was anybody in the chat making any valid points we could chat about. I mean, I've got loads of stuff to
No,
talk
they
about from the game last
will.
night, but
I know you do, Doug. I know you do. Hold on. Everyone, big up. Still buzzing. I'm still buzzing too. Peach, how are you? I'm good, Gaza. How are you, my friend? Hi, Gatesy. How are you? And then he's saying hello to you. Hi, Clive. Hope you're well. Danny Jackson is in the building. Peach, perfect timing. I just finished watching. Oh, Wally's World. You have to watch it, Clive. So Tits does
you sent me the link on the You sent me the link on the WhatsApp, and I was about to watch it, and my phone rang, and it was my brother. And then, as I got off the phone to my brother, I get another ping from you telling me we're going live. So here we are.
There we are. No, it's like I said to myself, I'm not watching any of the one of each team until I pick my team, and I finally picked my team. So I watched Wally's, and I'll tell you, it was addictive.
Right,
so then I started watching Charlie Boy's one, and then stopped that because Titch called me. And oh, what episodes? Like they are absolutely it's on Hammers Fans United, and they're absolutely magic, man. Like Titch puts it down. The guests that he has on his show are brilliant. You're going to be on there next, I think. And people don't even know what we got coming. People don't even know what we got coming. Stay tuned. People have no idea what we got coming, dog. Like, get familiar with Clive. Get familiar with Clive, dog. Straight up. But what does Danny Jackson
It's going to be random.
Oh, it's always random. It's always random, my friend. Perfect timing.
So
I just finished watching. Hold on, I just finished watching Wally's World, one from each team, and was wondering what to watch next. There you go. So he's watching Clive, and he's watching Peach, because Gatesy has a bad Wi-Fi today.
Yeah,
I have a bad Wi-Fi all days. So
mine's all good. My Wi-Fi's beautiful today.
Oh, lovely. Hammerhead's in the building. Spuds are running scared. Yes, they are running scared. The Spurs are running scared. The Spurs are running scared because Jared Bowen's on fire.
The few lads I know. The few lads I know that are all Spud supporters, they've all said to me, the one game they're dreading this year is the game at the London Stadium. They said, we're far too strong this year. They thought that we would, this is just Tottenham talk though. They said that they felt that we wouldn't be able to sustain our level of input and results and stuff. Listen, we're proving them wrong. We're proving a lot of other people wrong.
We did the double over them last year, dog. We did the double over them last year. Like, come on, for it. Like, yo.
Yeah, we finished above them. Yeah, we finished above them. We're in a better European competition than them. We're 3-0.
They're in the Mickey Mouse one. They're in the Mickey. Yo, read that comment, Clyde. Read that comment. Trust me. Read that comment, dog.
I thought it was going to be the Clive and Kieran show. Great, I love it.
Soon
Going
coming.
live with Kieran.
Soon coming. You have no idea. Soon coming. West Ham Random is random, dog. Soon coming.
It's random. It's so random that we're talking to guys on opposite sides of the globe, you know.
I love it.
Like, we got Peach on one side, we got Kieran on the other, and you got me in the middle, and you got Titch in the middle, and Milesy when he comes on.
Calvin's I
got to big up Milesy. I big up Milesy though, because I met him last night. And Jazz. Met him and Jazz.
Jazz is a rude boy. Milesey's a rude boy.
Yeah,
I
man,
love those.
He's a legend.
Yes,
legends, 100%. Both of them. And I met young Jakey as well.
He's a legend too, dog.
You know, what a polite young man. Really, really nice young man. Really, really pleasant young guy. And his dad's a nice guy, Richard. Yeah.
Oh, Richard's
lovely
a legend.
But so met a few people. Yeah,
I love that.
Bumped into Stella as well.
Stella. Yo, tell him to do like. Let me know when he gets released from doing the hostage video, because that video is top class. I love him. He's brilliant, man. And he had me on his show once, and it was such a good time. So like Stelios, he's a good boy.
I think that was my first.
Anton is a good boy too. Like all of them, Luke, Anton,
all of them.
All of them.
They're all guys. Milesy and Gatesy. Big up Gatesy. I don't know where you went, mate, but
I know
it's a shame you're not still in here.
You're
such a pleasant guy to chat to.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But then this is the West Ham way, isn't it? You know, pleasant to each other, and supportive of our club and of each other. You know, I've never felt so much love from people as since I started getting involved. Well, not involved, but started watching the live shows and getting involved with the chat and stuff. Man, the love I've felt since then has been incredible. You know, and it's been brilliant. You're part of that too, Peach. You know, bro.
Oh, thank you, mate. But I appreciate that so much, because it's almost like this pandemic that has gone on has brought negatives and positives. And the positives that have happened is that we've all been able to communicate on a streaming service, which we live and die for West Ham United. Through and through, claret and blue through and through. And you have people from New York, Australia, East London, of course, East Ham, everywhere. And it's beyond words.
You know, you'd also be surprised. We kind of alluded to this. I think it was yesterday or the day before when we spoke about the celebrities that are West Ham supporters, and you'd be surprised that some of the supporters that are some of the celebrities that are West Ham supporters. You know, I watched a video on YouTube this morning. In fact, I'll forward you the link, right? And you have a look at it. And then we could have a chat. There was like Keira Knightley, you know, the guy from Green Street, and Frodo Baggins, what's his name? The young guy, the actor there, the one that played the part of the American in Green Street.
Who's that?
What is his blinking name?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I'll think. Yeah, he was in the Lord of the Rings and that.
Yes.
Elijah Wood. Elijah Wood.
Yes.
Yeah. So you know, Ray Winston, the actor. I mean, clearly he would
he's
be.
Brilliant. He's
you know,
brilliant, man. He's
but
brilliant.
he's born and bred East End, so he's gonna be, you know.
Yeah,
But like there's
yeah,
a
yeah.
TV presenter over here called Ben Shepherd, staunch West Ham.
Oh,
Triple
that's
H, I
whatchamacallit.
believe he's a
No,
wrestler.
hold on. That's like tipping point things, dog. That's tipping point
That's
things,
him.
dog. How you doing?
That's
I
the
watch
man.
them
Yeah,
things,
that's the
dog.
man.
I watch them things, dog.
Brilliant. Yeah, and Triple H, I believe he's a wrestler.
Yep, he
Yeah,
is. And
there's
funny story,
there's
no, hold on, funny story.
photographs of him with
When my
his name on the
father,
back.
go on.
Yeah, go on. No, I was just
No,
saying
funny
there's
story.
a picture of him with Triple H on the back of a Hammer's shirt. You know, it's nice, real good.
Yep.
You know?
I seen that. And funny story, when my father was going on a golfing trip to Florida, like they were on the
Yeah,
plane and Triple H was there. And like they were talking to him, and he was like West Ham through and through. And my father was talking to him about West Ham, and he knew Bobby Moore, Jeff Hurst, like Martin Peters, like Greavesy, all the boys there. And it was like, what? Like, yo,
yeah,
like true West Ham support. Mad, 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 mad,
yeah.
mad, mad,
You would
mad.
not believe. I mean, this video is only about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes long. But
Yeah,
it's got like about 25 or 30 celebrities, you know, sportsmen, and Lennox
yeah.
Lewis. Lennox Lewis is a West Ham supporter. I mean,
See, that's
my favourite boxer since Muhammad Ali.
yo,
And
Brethren, he lives like honestly, Lennox Lewis lives like 30 minutes away from me, dog. 30 minutes away from me. Like I know he's from like London and
get
that,
him on a
but like
stream, man.
he lives like oh yeah. You know what? I will try because he lives like literally like he lives like he lives 30 minutes away from me on the real. Like 30 minutes away from me.
Really?
Lennox Lewis does,
Yeah.
man. Honestly.
Well, you
Like
know,
and
maybe an
he was
email to him or something. You know, if you could find an email for him, maybe just you know.
what about Tyson Fury though, man? Like Tyson Fury is like he's killing them. He's killing them.
He
Like
is.
I know he's a northerner. I know he's a northerner, but he's killing them, man.
Well, you know, with Tyson Fury, I'm afraid I'm not really keen on his character. Let's just say, he's an
No, I
amazing
agree
boxer.
with you on that.
Well,
I agree with you on that.
he's an amazing fighter. I wouldn't say he was a
I
boxer.
agree with you on that.
I think, you know, if we want to talk about in the heavyweight division right now, I think probably the most accomplished technical boxer in the division right now has to be, for me, Anthony Joshua. That's not going to be a popular thing, but I think he's technically brilliant, you know, right now.
But you don't see how like yo honestly Anthony Joshua was good. He's good, but he's technical. He's like he's a big blob, and he's good. But it's too technical. Like what Usyk
which is
brought
why
to
he
him was
has,
like brawl. Usyk
which
brawl
is why he's
like Street
lost
Fighter
two
thing.
title
And I know
defenses, you know.
it's like way different than like in the ring. I know that. I get that. But it's like he brought some
Yeah,
Street Fighter things to him and just like put him in his place. Like
yeah.
I don't know, this Usyk guy he looks like a brawler, man. Different than
Usyk,
me.
he's another
I'd
West
like to
Ham
see Mike
fan.
Tyson in the ring, man, even at 53 or whatever how age he is. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah. Alexander Usyk, another West Ham fan.
Yes. I
I
know.
mean, what can you say?
I know.
What can you say? Hammers. But hey, listen, let's
Can't say
get back to West Ham. Let's get back to West Ham. So last night,
okay, go on. Fine.
so
See, you're like the mediator. You're the
random match
mediator.
report, yeah? A random match report.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, so
go on.
you know, as we said, you know, everybody on the pitch, they put in a shift. They actually done really well. I didn't really see that many passengers last night at all. But
Yeah.
I thought Ben Johnson was incredibly good.
Well, and wasn't he good against Everton? I thought like people were kind of like
I
I was a
thought
bit
so, yeah.
iffy. I was a bit iffy in the first half, but in the
Mm,
whole match, like he was tidy. He was tidy, man.
yeah.
Like yeah,
I also
100%.
another thing I have to do is give props to Thomas Souček. Last night when the final whistle went, he was
Yep,
down by the corner, by the Bobby Moore lower kind of thing, and he was
yep, yep, yep,
applauding
yep, yep.
all of the supporters and stuff. He must have been in that corner for 2 minutes,
I love it.
acknowledging the crowd.
I
You
love
know, you love to see that. That shows you a man that wants to play for
it.
this
Here's
club.
love.
You know,
Yeah,
you know,
yep.
it was. I mean, Vladimir Sufal, he does the same thing as well. When he's on the pitch, he always makes a point of acknowledging the crowd. You know, a lot of our boys do. But last night
Yeah,
I
but
just noticed Thomas Souček over all
Fornals
above.
is the only boy. Fornals is the only boy, and I'll keep saying this. Fornals and Gonzo from Hammersat was the one that mentioned this, and I watched
Yeah,
back and realized this. Oh, it's like 451 down here. Fornals was the only one that after the Oxford defeat in the FA Cup went to the fans and kind of gave it like I'm sorry, like up the hammers, I'm sorry, like
yeah.
everybody else ducked and dived into into the dressing room, but like
I
Fornals
think
kept
that.
it real.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why I
that
love him.
probably was. Yeah, I think that was probably the beginnings of him being
Yes,
the Spanish Cockney. Because
yes,
the
yes,
way he
yes, yes,
the way he acknowledges the supporters
yes.
and the way he approaches his game, he's clearly a guy that loves what he does, you know, and he's
But
like
he
him.
loves the
He's
club.
loving
Yeah,
where he is. He's loving
yeah,
where he is.
yeah.
He's got reasonable. Well, no, he's got better than reasonable. He's got a damn good understanding within the team. You know,
Oh, not
um,
many. Yeah,
he's been fortunate enough to get on the end of a couple of decent crosses or through balls or
yeah,
rebounds or whatever, and
yeah.
managed to bury it in the back of the net. Now we know that when we first got him, he was still an under-21 Spanish international. And 2 days after we signed him, he went out as a substitute and scored a brace. So, he was already excited to come by the look of things.
Yeah,
And, he's
yeah,
he's grown in his role within the club. Some
not
people,
many.
I would imagine, aren't as keen on him as I am or yourself. But I don't think there's anyone out there that supports West Ham that would deny that he puts his all in for the club, you know, on and
Yeah,
off the
oh,
pitch
yeah,
also.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, I mean, why do people doubt David Moyes' his appointments and
Tactics.
his signings and stuff? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
at the moment, David Moyes seems to be getting it right every time, doesn't he?
Oh, not
You know,
many.
he,
Like every
he,
single
he,
time.
even in that very disappointing loss to Brentford, he David Moyes' tactics weren't off. It was the execution of the tactic that was off.
Yeah.
So that falls down to the 11 guys on the green. That doesn't fall down to the manager because once they step onto the grass, it's now their responsibility to fulfil the tactical and the physical approach to the game. All
So
David Moyes can do then is
100.
direct from the side.
What? Oh,
Sorry, excuse me. But he hasn't really got a lot
yeah.
wrong recently.
Shout
You
out to
know.
Happy Hammerhead. Happy
Hey,
Hammerhead. Happy, happy,
Hammerette,
happy,
how are
Hammerette.
you?
You're a fan of the
It was a
videos. You're a
pleasure
fan
seeing
of
you
the
again
ads
last
on
night, young
YouTube, but you're
lady.
still
Very
happy,
nice.
happy, Hammerette. I love her
So
though.
yeah,
She's
so
got
another
she's
part of the
fun.
random report. Yeah, the random report.
You
So
go
we
ahead.
leave the stadium. We leave the stadium, and
Yes,
actually,
sir. Yes, sir.
I was with Hammerette and her pops. Lovely guy, real
Yeah,
nice guy.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
we were walking back. We walked through this. There was a curb. I didn't think it was as high as it was. I thought it was just like buried in the tarmac, and I stepped on it wrong, twisted my ankle, and went over.
No,
I, yeah, man,
no.
went straight over, twisted my ankle. I'm sat here with my foot up in the air now because you know I've
Oh,
got a swollen
days.
ankle like an orange, right? But so it probably got the biggest cheer of the night though, bro. You know what I mean? Like there were fucking thousands of us around me, and they were all like, "Hey!" and started clapping. And oh, mate, I thought we'd scored again. You know what I mean? Fucking embarrassing,
Fudgy
though.
straight up
How
his
embarrassing!
ankle. Fudgy straight up his
I,
ankle. Fudgy is
I,
mangled. Fudgy straight up his ankle.
and get this, man, I was
I love
completely fucking sober. Oh, sorry, I'm swearing in the daytime. My apologies. Um,
it.
but I was completely sober. It's unbelievable, unbelievable.
Yo,
But
but
yeah,
yo,
but
happy days.
it was a great
Like,
evening, though. You know,
I
I
love it.
haven't
I love it.
I, I haven't been to that many games in recent years. You know, I spent a lot
Yeah,
of time raising kids and stuff. You know,
yeah, of course.
but but this year, at the beginning of this season, I was encouraged by Hammerette and everyone else on the chat group to come to a game, which I
Brilliant.
did. I went to the Palace game, so I see us draw. 4 great goals on the day, but I saw us draw. Then I went to the Brentford game, saw us lose, and then last night to my first European experience with the Hammers. It was a massive 3-0 win, brilliant result, great atmosphere. The crowd were brilliant again. You know, all the guys that were
Yeah,
around us, they were all just buzzing.
brand new.
It was
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
it was honestly, I haven't seen an atmosphere like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, when I used to go to Upton Park, the atmosphere there was
Yeah.
just electric.
Oh, not
I
many.
don't think
Not
I've
many.
ever experienced.
Especially in the chicken run, like that was the
Yeah,
place to be, man. Like,
yeah,
oh my
yes, it was.
days. Like,
But
oh, when I used to go there, it was like heaven. It was heaven, man. Heaven.
yeah,
I don't know
but
what
last
people
night,
think heaven is, but it's heaven for me, man. Honestly.
yeah, last night the atmosphere was that good. You know, I mean, hey, get this. I want to big up somebody,
That's
right?
beautiful.
Um, in the first half,
Go
I was,
on.
yeah, I had this seat that it's through somebody else. So I was next to this young lad. His name's Chris. I don't know his surname. Young lad, real nice guy. And we were chatting, and we asked it where each other were from, etc. And then at half time, we went down to go and get a drink. So I went to the bar and I asked for a pint of Heineken or whatever it is they do, Carlsberg or whatever. And
Yeah.
I got cash out, and she said, "No, sorry, we don't take cash." I said, "What? What's wrong
What?
with cash? What's wrong with cash?" She said, "No, nobody within the area of the stadium will take cash." I was like,
What?
"What? I can't have a drink because I've got cash." This
Money
young
is
guy,
money.
Chris.
Money is money,
Yeah,
dog.
this young
Like,
guy, Chris.
honestly,
This young guy, Chris. He bought me a pint on his card. Wouldn't take the money
love
off
it.
me. So, Chris, if you get to see this, thank you, sir. You saved my neck from drying out. Good man. But yeah, so
I
it was
love
really
that. I
nice.
love that.
It was really nice, fantastic atmosphere. But that's what being a part of the Hammers family means to everybody.
Yes, it,
Everybody
it, it is. It's a
that wants
family,
to
isn't
go
it?
and watch the Hammers, yeah, mate. It's just one giant living room. on a match day. It was a fantastic atmosphere. Really, really good.
I love that. No, I love that. Isn't money the same as the plastic things? Like the plastic things is
Well,
money, and
but
the
you
money
mentioned
is real
earlier,
money.
yeah, but you
Standards.
mentioned earlier that that this COVID thing, this pandemic, has turned a
Yeah,
lot of things upside down. We're
not
chatting,
many. Yeah,
which may not have happened if we hadn't have been through all that lockdown and stuff. I hadn't had the opportunity to go through all the West Ham channels.
yeah.
So yeah, it's done some great stuff, but it's also done some stuff that aren't so great. And some of them are just inconvenient. Like people
Yeah,
not
I
taking
hear you.
cash anymore. That's quite a common thing around here.
Nah, but that's stupid because it's if you want gold, you can get like a gold bar, but if you want money in gold, you'll take cash for that. Like, so how are they not taking cash for that? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Like
No,
that's ridiculous.
no.
It's absolutely ridiculous, man.
But
And you know what? It was
yeah,
good that like somebody from the family came up and like said, "Listen, I'll cover you. Don't worry about it." That was a good look.
exactly that. Yeah, and also, after the game, after the game when I twisted my ankle, a random guy walked over and stuck his arm out to pull me up. So, thank you to that guy as well if you're watching. But yeah, I mean, the West Ham family, I've sort of learned how good it is and how big it is since, since the lockdown, really, which is a wonderful thing
Yeah.
to have learned.
No, one
DT,
hundred
how are
percent.
you doing? All right. Disabled team.
Oh,
Yeah, mate.
I love the
So,
disabled team. Absolutely brilliant.
yeah, man. Always contribute good stuff, man. Always.
Absolutely magic,
But come
man.
on, let's
Like,
have some questions from anybody on chat.
yeah, like, yo, what is the
Anyone?
deal? Like, yeah, hold on. I'm just going through the comments right now. I'm good, thanks. So yeah, Gaz is always in the place. Gaza again,
Gaza.
bigging up TDT.
We don't know about Kroll yet. There hasn't been any announcements.
Yes,
Not to
yes,
my
you're
knowledge,
right.
anyway.
No, you're right. 100% right, man. It's no announcements on Crawl and no announcements really on
So,
Matsuaku. Like, go on.
no, no. Other than the fact that he's training, Masuaku is training.
Is he? I didn't know that.
Last
I
I
didn't
heard,
know that.
anyway.
All right.
Yeah, last I heard.
Well,
So what
hopefully
we've got?
he did
Happy
good with him,
Hammerette
man.
and Miss Hammerette in the building.
I know. I know. Are they just like I thought they were the same person, but obviously they're not. Like, cause she's like at
No, they're
Happy Hammer.
clearly not.
Well, Miss Hammerhead saying at Happy Hammerhead. So is it the same girl? Is it the same girl? Is Cheeky Chops
No,
the same girl?
no,
I don't know, man.
no, man.
I don't know. I'm
I've
kind of
I
thinking
met
so.
Happy Hammerette. She would definitely have owned up to something like that if that was
I
her.
know, but
She
look at
wouldn't have
that.
two accounts going
I know,
round.
but look at that.
I know.
Miss Hammerette saying at Happy Hammerette, you are a good chick. Like, oh well, maybe they're friends. I don't know.
See
We got to get one of them
that's
on.
how I know
I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the thing still. Go
Peach.
on.
Peach. That's how
Yes.
I know that Miss
Yeah.
Hammerette is not Happy Hammerette. Because
How's that,
chick isn't
Mikey?
a phrase that I would expect Happy Hammerette to use.
All right. Okay. Happy Hammerette's
Yeah.
cheeky though, dog. Happy Hammerette is cheeky. Like she's that's one girl. Honestly, that is one girl that like I want to go like on a piss up with because like
Oh
she seems
man,
like
you've got
she's
to.
down for it. Like,
Oh, you have got to. Been there, done that, actually. So, been
been
on a
there,
piss
done
up
that.
with
Bought
her.
the t-shirt, scarf,
Been
hat,
on a
to
piss
match.
up with her. Yes, I have. Yeah. And we had such a good evening. Now, wait, Peach, don't get me wrong there. Don't start twisting what I'm saying,
No,
brother.
no, 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 no. I won't. I won't. I won't. I respect you. I
What I'm
respect
saying
you,
is,
homeboy. I respect
uh,
you.
okay, cool. That's good, man. I would not want a black eye the next time I meet her. Okay.
Yeah.
But let's just say this, right? I've been on an evening out with her, and it's fun. It is great fun, honestly.
I can imagine,
Really,
man. I
really
can imagine, man.
life and soul of a party, mate. I tell you, when you come over, we're all getting together.
Oh,
We
we're
should.
going on a piss up. We are going on a
Yeah,
piss up.
we're going to have to arrange something so that we can all just be there. Yeah, after a game or
We are
something.
gonna go on a piss up, and like, yo, we'll start off at like Duke's Pub, and then we'll finish at
Mm,
Duke's Pub and the Bull. Like, have
yeah,
you ever been
probably.
to
He
the
probably
Bull?
no, not yet. But from what I've heard of the man, he'll
Oh, you
probably
gotta
lock the
go.
doors
You
and not
gotta
let us
go.
out.
You gotta go. Good food, good drink, good like service. Like,
Uh-huh.
that's the place to
Yeah,
be in
yeah.
Dartford, man.
I'm gonna
That's
have to
the
link up with Duke on the socials
home.
as
That's
well, actually.
the key.
Mm.
So
Oh look,
Luke
not two
Legends in the
Hamlets,
chat.
then.
Miss Hamret's in the
So
chat. She's loving it. Happy Hamret's in the chat. She's loving it. She has to go to work soon. Pete Chapman's in the chat. He's loving it.
she's on a short
Catherine,
break then.
where did Gatesy go? Gatesy, like, I think his Wi-Fi
Yeah,
is
he
like,
he was having trouble with. I think he was on
winning.
mobile data,
Yeah.
and he had trouble with the stream. Like because of the signal, maybe.
Yeah, no,
I'm guessing.
that happens with me on a regular.
Everywhere. I mean, you could be in one place, you can have maximum signal, and then
Oh no,
all of a sudden
100%.
you're struggling. You know. So, but they're talking. This 5G is supposed to be like that's not happening. That's what they tell us. But
With the 5G, what?
they say that with the 5G that shouldn't happen. That it shouldn't buffer and fade and stuff. That's what they're saying.
I know I'm
But,
on 5G right now, but it's like I
uh-huh.
get like half a signal
That
on
must be how
5G.
you
It's
get
weird,
such
man.
good signal most of the time. That must be how your
I
signal's
don't
so good
but
most of the time.
I do it on like normally I do like on like a 4 something, like a 4G, and then looking a bit blurry. So I was like, okay, I'll try the 5G, but like, yeah, no, it lacks a bit still.
Mm.
It does.
So I
Luke
just
is
noticed that
saying,
Mr. Cox,
what is it,
Mr.
Everton?
Cox
Hold on,
is
the
in the
sun's
house.
in the
So
way.
Richard, it
Go
was a
on.
pleasure meeting you last night, sir.
Yes.
And your son, of course, Jake, young Jake.
Oh,
What a pleasant young
Richard is
lad
a
he is.
legend.
Credit to you,
Richard is a
sir.
legend.
Sorry. Yeah, mate. Nice guy. Real
No,
nice guy. And they travel all the way
yeah,
up from
Richard is a legend.
yeah,
Somerset.
they travel all the way up from Somerset, man. That's one heck of a
Yeah.
drive to come
No,
for
they
a
put
game.
in work.
So full credit to you, Mr.
Yeah,
Cox. Well done, sir.
absolutely, 100%. 100%. They put in
So
a
what's
shift just
Gatesy
like
up
going
to
to the
then?
matches and I don't know.
So
We'll try
where's
to find
Gatesy
out.
today then? Yeah,
I know.
I expect he showed me the pictures of his bar at home last night.
I
Have
know,
you
but it's
seen
who Gatesy or Mousy?
Milesy?
Yeah,
Have you
Mousy
seen the
has a
pictures of
bar.
his bar at home?
Bar,
Wow,
man.
it's
I
better
sent him
equipped
the
than the
link,
pub
but
across the road.
they might be busy still.
Yeah.
Pete Chapman saying, forget you're having, what? Forget you're having my career ticket for the Euro
Yeah,
for the Euro game 5.
yeah. So yeah, for the Dynamo, who's it?
Dynamo
Oh,
Kiev.
mate, you all right? How you doing? Yeah, sorry, yeah, the Dynamo Kiev game. I'm going
Yeah.
with Peter. He's going to give me his
Oh,
carer's
nice
ticket.
one.
Yeah, so no, I won't forget that, Pete. Mate, honestly, I am not forgetting that one. I will
No,
definitely
that's
be
a
there
good
for that.
look.
Yeah, mate.
That is a
We're gonna have
good
to
look,
meet up
man.
before. We'll have to meet up a bit before Pete so that we can chat and that before we go in there. All right.
Hold on, I'm gonna put. Hold on, I'm gonna put the thing in the thing there. Still, hold on, 1 second, my G.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No problem.
So, what you're going to the Dynamo Kiev game in like? That's at the
In
London
December,
Stadium,
yeah.
no?
Yeah, correct. Yeah,
Lovely,
that's our return match against them. That's the
lovely.
December game. I think, is it the 9th, I think? The 9th or the 7th? No, it's not the 7th.
See, that's a crazy month because it's like we play everybody, like bing, 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 like we play everybody,
Yeah,
man, like you know
yeah.
what I mean. So it's
I
like
mean,
it'll be
I,
good to
I
like
need,
win. Go on.
I need to see if I can get myself a ticket for Sunday though. Wow, man,
Yeah,
I haven't had a ticket for Sunday.
well, no,
I
no,
really would like to get.
you need to get 2 tickets, dog. But it's like, if we can like win, what did you say? If we can win the next match, then it's like we've already like kind of qualified to like the knockout round.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
boom,
That's it. I mean,
boom.
they say that 12 points will be unbeatable, regardless,
Love
because
it.
everybody else is on 3 at the moment. So nobody else can win
I know we're like
3
9
games.
going on 20, man. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if we win the next
and it's
game,
like
12
clean sheet
points,
after clean sheet.
yeah,
Yep.
maybe get a draw out of the other 2 games. That'd be 15 points. You know,
Yeah.
that's it. We'll have done that. We'll have done it. But yeah, with 12 points, we can't be beaten.
Yep.
We can be equalled, but not beaten. Only on points, and we would still top the league because of the goal difference.
No,
We are
that
3-0, mate. 3 wins,
so,
0 losses, 0 goals.
yeah. And like pardon me if I'm wrong, but that's all been like the Fabianski started the first match, didn't he?
I believe he did.
It was
Yes.
not Areola.
Yeah. No. I believe it was
Yeah,
Fabianski
because
in
I
the first
remember I
match, and
wanted
then
Areola in there,
Areola.
but Fabianski started. I was like,
Areola
ah,
played.
shit.
Didn't Areola play the Carling Cup match or whatever it's called, Carabao Cup
Yeah,
match?
yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes,
He played that,
yes, he
and he's
did.
played 2 European games. And fair play to Areola, he's got 3 clean sheets in his 3 appearances. So there's
And
obviously
you
a
know
lot
what?
of promise in that young man.
It's been like hard. I like
You're
your
breaking
hat.
up, Pete. You're breaking up,
That's
mate.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, Luke, you're you're not coming through at all, Pete. Just getting little bits and bobs, mate.
I
But I'm going to address what you're saying there, Luke. We
I
can still
know
finish second on 12
he's
points. Unlikely, but possible. Yes, it is
been
possible.
on
But like I said, with the
vacation
goal difference, that is very unlikely.
stay because like I'm so
Sound and picture are really gone. Who we got there now?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
Hold on 1 second. I got guests, but I don't know. I think it's just me and you. But hold on 1 second.
yeah. He always does this to me. Leaves me holding the baby. Oh, there was 2 peaches for a while. God, I couldn't think of a worse nightmare, actually. He's a good boy, though. Come on, Peach. Get your shit together, mate. Come on. Okay, so let's talk about last night a little bit then, while he's absent. Here I am on my own. Lovely. So last night's game. Performances from Diop and Dawson were incredible. Really good. They both put in a fantastic shift. And as I said earlier in the stream, Dawson for me was man of the match. Tenacious all the way through the game, and acknowledged the crowd every time. He did something, passed the ball, stopped an attack or something. The crowd applauded. He acknowledged it. Mate, it was fantastic atmosphere. Peach is back in the house.
Fine. My Wi-Fi is stupid, man. How do you mean? I'm teething my Wi-Fi off like Starbucks right now. So it's like whatever goes. But it's it's
Uh,
it's it's it's, it's a fun time still. Hold on, let's go through the comments. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to like bring them down. Okay,
yeah,
so
that's all
the
right,
next
mate.
comment is Hammerhead. Big up Hammerhead. I'm sure Ariola played all the games in Europa League. I don't know. I don't think he played the first
Ah,
one because I think I was mad when he didn't play the first one. I don't think he played the first one. Clive, like
I
Google
don't.
it or
I don't
something.
think
Like I
Moyes.
don't think he played the first one, dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Moyes has made any changes in that first European game.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Right, hang on. Let me have a look. I can
Please
Google
do.
it. 1 second. Stay there.
Yeah, Dot Fab
I'm going to try
played
now.
#1
Am I
game.
still on
Mike
camera and
Bro.
stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Am I
see your
still on
beautiful
camera?
face. How you mean?
Right.
Yeah,
My beautiful
yeah.
face. All right.
You're
Here's one
beautiful.
everybody
You're
wants to look at.
beautiful boat race. You're beautiful boat race. There you go. You're beautiful boat race, dog. How you mean?
Yeah,
Yo,
with a
so we
lovely
got
great scar on the end of my nose.
yeah, I got a
Yes.
great scar in the middle of my fucking face, dog. So oh shit, I shouldn't have swore, but like, yo, yeah. I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. Yo, bad things happen to good people, man. How do you mean? Thought Fast played #1 game like wrong, but I think it was the first game. I think you're right. Unlikely but possible. Been West Ham. Been a West Ham too long, mate. Been a West Ham fan too long, mate. I know what you're saying. Predictions for Sunday. I reckon we can smash the Spuds. Yep, and they're scared of us. Peach is the salt of the earth. The disabled team, you are the pepper and the hot sauce that everybody needs. Done though. Figure yourself up. Uh, Hold on. Peach is collectively known as a tin. I'm a tin of tomatoes. I'm a tin of ham. I'm a tin of corned beef. I'm a tin. I'm your man. I'm like the Tin Man from like what? The what's the Oz thing called? World of Oz, or like
Uh,
the what's it called, like the Oz world, Oz, World of Oz, the world in
wasn't
Oz, world
Zagreb
of
our first game?
come
Was
come again,
Zagreb
man.
our first? Was Zagreb our first Europa game? No. Kiev, I
Was
mean.
our yeah, it was.
Kiev.
Yeah, it was.
Kiev, yeah. Europa.
And then you'll see Fabianski, trust me, because I was vexed when Ariola didn't start. I was like, yo, why isn't he starting? Like these are the matches he needs to be starting. I remember that clear as day. Clear as day. Honestly.
Yeah, hang on. I'm not very good at this Googling stuff.
Nah,
I'm
don't take
spelling
your
mistakes.
time. We're no rush. We're no rush at all.
Uh,
Rush, dog. What do you mean? Yeah, see, yo, the disabled teams I back me up. What's up, baby girl? Nothing. I get nothing. I say what's up to baby girls and they say nothing, dog. Yo, I didn't fancy her anyway, still. She was kind of like, but yo, still was trying to be nice. You know what I mean? Miss Hammerat, bet it'll be ace at Pete. Done. No, hold on. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. Gotta go up. I love this. Like, yo, there's too many comments. That's dope. What do you think Sunday? What? Sorry. Oh shit. Hold up. What do you think starting Sunday lineup will be? I don't know. Antonio for sure. Bowen Bemram Fornals. Bryce Suchek. I'd like to see Zuma, Diop, and Ariola in the back, like back three kind of thing with like Cresswell and um, Fredericks. To tell you the truth, maybe Sue Foul, Cool Foul, True Foul, New Foul. What's up, my man? I don't know. Um, our away record is better than our home, and we have lost after playing the cup. Yeah, but we also lost after playing the international break. After we played the international break, we also lost there, and we corrected that. So that's why David Moyes is doing my head in. Honestly, he's doing my blood clot head in, man. Hold up, give me 2 seconds,
Can you
man.
still hear me?
Oh my, of course I can. How do you mean?
Right. Okay. Right. It's right. Just my my camera froze. Right. So shall I tell you the starting lineup then against Dinamo Zagreb?
I know it wasn't. I
Which
know it wasn't Areola, dog.
which I think is going to be very close to the starting lineup for Sunday.
Go on.
So it was Lucas Fabianski in goal. Lucas
Thank you.
Fabianski in goal. On the right, Fredericks on the right. Diop and Zuma in the middle. Creswell on the left. Souček and Rice centre midfield. Then you had Fornells, Lanzini and Vlasic. But I think it'll be Fornells, Lanzini and Bowen. No, I think it'll be Ben Rama, Fornells and Bowen. So I don't think Lanzini and Vlasic will be in the starting lineup. And then it'll be Antonio up front as it was on that day also. So
Oh, you cut out. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm here. I'm here for like VAR. I'm here for VAR. Straight up. I'm trying to go through all these comments, but I'm sorry if I missed one of your comments. I didn't mean it. Like real talk. There's just like loads of comments, dog. Like, yo, even Mr. Table Team Love Peach. Hi Helen, you okay? Hi GTT. Hi Helen. Ladders, Cross Hammer, reckon it will be the same lineup as normal, bar cool foul, two foul, who foul, new foul. Danny Jackson,
I
we
think we
have
both
to
cut
concede
out for a little
9
while there.
goals. There, you're back, you're back, you're back, you're back, you're back. Go on.
Yes. Oh, right. What was I saying? Well, I was talking about starting lineup for Sunday. So
Yes, you
yeah,
are.
I think the starting lineup for Sunday will probably going to be Fabianski in goal. It
Yep,
will be Fredericks or Kufau out on the right,
yep,
and I think it'll be Diop and Zuma. If not, it could be Dawson and Zuma because Dawson put in a great performance last. He might.
he did, didn't he?
For
He
Sunday, is
really
he?
did. He
No, it's going to be
really did,
Zuma and
didn't he?
Oggy in the middle. Zuma and Oggy in the middle. If he's fit, I would probably be inclined to put Masuaku out on the left, up in the, like behind the striker, behind Antonio, purely and simply because when he's on form, he's tricky. His defence work isn't great. So I would push him further forward because I think there will be a good dynamic between him and Krez. But that's not likely to happen. It's more likely to be Ben Rama. Thomas Souček right in the middle. Bowen out on the right.
Yeah.
He may even try Vlasic in the middle, but I think it'll probably be either Lanzini or Fornells.
You need to get some game time, Butchie. Like honestly.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think he'll probably go with Fornals or Lanzini, though. I'm pretty sure he will. Because Lanzini in that central.
I think for now, before Lanzini, honestly, like I know Lanzini
well,
is
for me, it would be Fornals would be who I would be building that midfield around.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Him, obviously, Souček and Rice have written their own positions down now. They're kind of irreplaceable. But, you know, in that next three, which he likes to play, I think Fornals has pretty much written his name on that position for me. He's incredibly disciplined, is what I want to say. He's disciplined.
No, I agree with you.
And when he loses the ball, he'll go balls out to pick it back up again. So, you know, I think Fornals has definitely nailed his name into that central midfield role. Bowen and Benram are either side, and then of course the beast up front. You know, got to be him.
I agree with
that.
Got
to be Antonio. We're going to need him on fire on Sunday.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on?
And you know, I think
go on. Answer the question.
Not great.
After,
I mean, he had some moments. Positional play was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm letting the phone drift. His positional play was pretty damn good. His link-up play with that other guy out on his left was good. That fella out on the right that
the Chinese boy, the
running
Asian
down
boy.
that wing. Yeah.
He was good.
My gosh. He was a worry, wasn't he? A worry.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And the one time that Areola did show that there's a calamity in him was when he came out for that crossover from the left, and he failed to get to the ball. He kind of almost elbowed Oenachu in the face. Oenachu got his head on it, and it went wide. I was a bit concerned about Areola at that point. But moments later, he picked it up again, gave us all confidence again. You know, so Oenachu, I think he was out of his depth against a Premiership side. That's what I think, and I'm pretty glad we haven't got him yet.
Nah, me too. You know, like when I saw him play last night, I was like, I think we dodged the bullet. Honestly, like if we get him, he might.
I think for us,
feeding in the balls, but yeah, fine.
Yeah, I think for us to compete at the levels that we need to be at in Europe, in the league, and in the domestic cups, I think we need a Premiership proven striker. Whether he's in the Premiership now or not, even if he's slightly older, we need one so that we can train up the next phase of our plan. You know, I mean, like for example, Lukaku would have been the kind of guy I would have suggested if he was still in Italy or wherever, you know, because he's got Premiership experience, you know, blah blah blah. Now, the one guy that I spoke to my brother about, who, as I've said before, he's a dickhead because he's a Chelsea supporter.
Who was that?
But he is my older brother, so I got my brother, my eldest brother.
Yeah.
But I do respect him, obviously, you know. But he and I were chatting about certain players that have been between Chelsea and West Ham, you know, like players that we've bought off of them or that they bought off of us. And one of the players that came into the conversation was a guy that I think, had we have not let him go back off of the loan spell he had with us, I think we would be talking about him. I honestly think he would be high up on our list of, you know, of great players, and that's Victor Moses. I thought Victor Moses had a great spell with us.
I always rated him. Honestly, I always rated him when he came on loan from Chelsea. I always rated him. Honestly, Honestly, always rated him. I thought he
Yeah,
was like class.
yeah, and
Yeah, real talk.
I yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, Suchek is the new Terminator, by the way, Hamad. He is.
Yeah, big
The
time.
man's brutal. He's brutal when he gets taken out like that. I mean, look at him on a hospital bed with stitches being put in his face and he's smiling at the camera.
He's
Come
got
on,
some
man.
Terry Butcher
He's a
things, dog.
machine.
Man wrapped around his head.
Yes,
Like,
indeed.
I love that. That's a warrior.
And as I said earlier, you know, he did the round of that Bobby Moore end kind of thing,
Yeah, one
applauding,
hundred
you
percent.
know, the
One.
supporters in that corner.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
what a fantastic, you know, it was really kind of emotional, you know. I mean, it was like he was kind of thanking us for our part in the evening, you know. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm
Nah,
buzzing
me
to go
too.
again, and that's why I want a ticket for Sunday. So when you're coming over, then Pete, when you come into a game, not hearing you, not
Hold
hearing
on, hold
anything,
on,
mate.
hold on, hold on. I'm trying to get this comment up. I got the comments up. Yo, I got the comments up. Pete, I can hear you guys. It's got the music and but am watching fella. Hope you're cool. I'm cool, Karate. How do you mean? Miss Hammerette. You gotta love Miss Hammerette, dog. Straight
Yeah,
up. You
man.
gotta love her, man. He's
Got to love
frozen
all the
again. That's
people.
me. I'm sorry.
What
Am
I've
I
got to
still
say to
frozen?
everybody watching, no,
Oh,
you're
100%.
okay. We broke up earlier.
100%.
What I want to say to everybody watching is, please, if you like what you see, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Peachy needs your support, man. We all need your support.
He needs your support. He needs your support. But yo, honestly, like what I'm seeing, Clive, is like it's a different mentality. It's a different. It's a whole
Hmm.
different psychology, mentality. Like it's a different it's a different team, and I love to see it. Like I can't believe
Yeah,
what I'm seeing.
yeah.
Honestly, like I've
You
waited
know,
my whole life for
there's
this.
there's a certain amount of there's a certain amount of cool about us now.
Oh, one
Do you know
hundred
what I
percent,
mean?
man.
Like
100%, man.
other people that support other clubs and that they kind of have a bit more respect for us as a club now because we're starting to show
Yeah,
them
but
that
don't you
we can
find
come
like
good.
yo, don't like honestly, don't you find like when we're like struggling from relegation and thing, it's like we're everybody's second favorite team. But when we're pushing for like second to win the league, everybody hates us. And it's like why?
Hmm.
Like we
Yeah,
played
you
good.
know what it is.
I thought the
It,
football we played yesterday was brilliant. Short passes, like
it was.
triangle, brilliant.
Yeah,
Like I thought it was like,
yeah.
yo,
Even
Yarmolenko
some
had
of
to
the
think about
trickery was
those.
very good.
I guess
Even some of the trickery was lovely. Yeah, I mean, I think it was
it
Lanzini
really was,
did a little
man.
backheel flick on through into Socek, I think it was. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, it was a back heel I noticed, and it was
No, that
very,
was
very
Yarmolenko.
slick.
That was Yarmolenko, I think, dog.
It was
That was
Yarmo.
Yarmolenko.
Yes, it was
It was,
Yarmo.
wasn't it? It
Yeah,
was,
through to
wasn't it?
Suchek. Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
very slick. And I thought to myself, he's enjoying this game. That's why he looks so good.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I mean,
And I love
we
seeing
would
that.
all love Yarmolenko to be that. We would all love him to be that player we signed the first year we got him when he was bursting
Yeah.
down wings and setting up goals and scoring from in and out the box.
Yeah.
What I can't remember what his return was. I think it was about 9 goals that season, I think, wasn't it? 8 goals,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
and about
No,
five
you're
or
right.
six decent assists. And he was a player that I was really excited about. Um, Unfortunately, I think the arrival of Arnautovic ruined that for him. I think he got kind of overshadowed by Arnautovic's presence and ability. I mean, there's no doubt he was a decent player, Arnautovic, but
he was.
anyway,
He was a bit
we'll
of
get
a
off.
sock, but like he
We'll get off the
was,
subject of him
honestly.
because I'm quite emotional about him. But I think though, that kind of stifled young. I can understand, which is what people are concerned about if we sign Lingard. They think, a lot of people are of the belief that it might stifle Ben Rama's development and progression in the squad. Not a bit of it.
I
I don't
don't think
believe that
so.
will happen.
I don't think so. Me personally, I don't think so. I
No,
think that would
yeah.
go on.
Gaza asked me a question yesterday or the day before. That who does Lingard replace in the squad? Right. Well, my answer that day hasn't changed to this day. He complements the squad, which is why I don't think
Yeah,
Ben Rama will be stifled, and which is why I think Bowen's game will improve if that's possible, because we all know how good Bowen is.
yeah.
But I think his game will improve. It did. It already did when Lingard was on loan. So, but you know, everybody might say, well, what about Vlasic? Well, again, we want to be challenging for cups domestically. We want to be challenging for high places in the Premier League. We want to be
One
challenging
hundred
for
percent.
a win of the Europa League this year, and which will get us qualification for the Champions League next year,
100%.
which we all want. Although some of us may be a bit cautious about it because they say, "Can we cope with it?" Listen, we're coping with Europa League football
Not many.
brilliantly.
We're coping with
We showed
Europa
that
like,
last night in
well, good.
a fantastic 3-0 win last night.
Not many, man.
And we've still got um, a few days until what a lot of people might consider a cup final. We've got Spurs at the
Well,
weekend.
they consider it.
They're
Yeah.
pooping themselves. I can tell you that much. They are
No,
really concerned.
they're bricking themselves, Clive. They're bricking themselves, Clive. Like that's how they rested like 11 players just because they know they're coming against us. Like we're not the old West Ham. We're a new West Ham.
Yeah,
Like they're bricking themselves. Like honestly, I mean that from the
yeah,
bottom of my heart,
yeah.
man.
We've got a lot more. As I said, we've got a lot more call in the last couple of years or
Yes,
so, and I think that
yes,
call has
yes.
to be, coming from somewhere, and I think that somewhere is Mr. Moyes. I mean, Mr.
And the
Moyes,
backroom
David
staff.
Moyes,
You
he's
cannot
such a
forget the
cool guy,
backroom staff.
you know.
You cannot forget the
Um,
backroom staff because the backroom staff has done like pleasures and treasures. Like
and
honestly,
he is selected brilliantly for that. Guys that
yes,
know the
hasn't
club,
he?
guys that have
Hasn't he?
played for the club,
Hasn't he?
guys,
Yes,
guys
sir.
that have lived, yeah, guys that have lived around the club all their lives and
Yep,
got themselves a weekend job there, cleaning up all the plastic cups, etc., and then moved on to become one of the youth team coaches or something. And now they're part
yep,
of the first team coaching staff and stuff. You know, we've got a variety of guys that deserve to be there for a variety of reasons.
not
Every
many,
single one of them
man.
guys must be putting in a shift every day because look at how good the morale is within the club.
And
I mean, listen,
that's what Russie
6 months,
DJ Russie B in the place to be. That's what he was saying. He was like the morale and the excitement around the club. It's something he's never seen before. From
yeah,
all the times he's worked there, and he's worked there
that's
like
right, yeah,
22 years.
and
It's
just
showing, it's showing you.
yeah.
This is
to some
special.
degree,
Like we're living in a
we could
special moment
kind of,
right now, man.
yes, we are. And to some degree, we can kind of consider Rusty B as like a club insider because he works there, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
So, you
100%.
know,
100%.
not that I'm suggesting that we would try and feed him for information because or squeeze him for information because that's not the kind of insider that he is. What he does is he's part of the morale boosting crew at the club.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
um, he creates atmosphere within the crowd. With his
yeah,
announcements and stuff. So
yeah,
but he does witness, as you say, the mentality within the squad and within the
yes,
club and stuff.
yes, yes, yes,
He loves doing his job uh, because he's a West Ham supporter like we all are, and within that, what he does is he works at the club he loves and supports. He does the job that he loves, and he gets to meet all these guys, all the ex players and stuff that he interviews. I mean, come on, I want to be a Rusty B. You know, that's the kind of job I would love. But hey, listen, fantastic shot,
it's a
fantastic shot.
beautiful time to be a Hammer. Honestly, like
Oh,
you
it's
know what?
brilliant. It's
Yeah, it
brilliant.
is.
You know,
It is. Like,
and
you know
it's
what?
also
I hear like Belgian and like Neville and like all the man them that I do the pundit things, and they're like, oh, they're always supporting the other team, and like we just
yeah,
put two things behind them, and it's like they can't handle it, and they don't like new. They don't like new things. Like they don't like new things, and we're bringing that new thing. Like
yeah,
fuck them,
yeah,
man. Excuse my language, but fuck them, man. Like yo, we're bringing it.
yeah,
Real talk.
yeah. So I've got the feed up on the TV screen so that I can read the comments better. So Miss Hammerette made a comment just a minute ago that I saw about she's happy that there's no trolls in calls and shit. Well, yes, Miss Hammerette, that is nice. That is very nice. But these people they're not worth the time, so let's not
No,
give them
not
any
at
airtime.
all. Not at all. Not at all.
But thanks for your comment though, love.
I was talking to my mom about that the other day, and she's like, "These people must not have any lives. Like they just do that.
Mm,
Like that's stupid. Like it's dumb.
yeah,
Big
yeah.
up Hammerhead.
I mean,
Straight up.
the other night when that guy came on and he was,
Oh, that was disgusting, wasn't it?
it was questioning Titch's heritage and his reason for supporting West Ham because he
Yeah.
lived in Tooting. Now it's like, hang on a minute. The show host, the guy that you've tuned into, lives in Canada and is a
Yeah.
West Ham supporter. One of the guys he has on a guest is from Australia. He's a West Ham fan. Okay, he's an ex-Londoner, but he's an expat. But even so, you know, I've never lived in London, and I'm a West Ham fan. So
You
he's
hear
not
what
just
I'm saying?
questioning Titch as such.
Yeah.
He's questioning anybody that doesn't live within E1 to E10 or whatever it is. You know, it,
No, it's
would you question people that live
like
in Kent or
it's
Essex?
stupid. It's stupid, dog. It's stupid. Like all time, like
Yeah,
honestly, if you put me on Mars, like yo, you put Peach on Mars, yeah, you put Peach on Mars, and then they like cut up
it's
my
going
body and
claret and blue.
see what blood I got in me. The only blood I got in me is East London blood. So it's like, yo, yeah, I might talk funny, but
Mm,
I talk money, man. It's like, yo, you cut me open. All you see is like fuck East London blood, man. It's like these man, them, they can ride the train, dog. They could ride the train trying
yeah,
to like come on and like say two things, man. Like I ain't having that, man. It's like, yo, you could be born in Zimbabwe and like, yo, all you got is East London blood in you. yo, you still, yo, you're West Ham like from birth. You hear what I'm saying? It's like, man,
You know,
I can go on about this for days, dog. Straight up,
yeah.
real things.
I mean, my sister now lives out in Ghana, and
Yeah, yeah,
she's here on a she's here on a visit at the moment. I mean, she is a Chelsea fan, but the point I'm making is that she now lives in Ghana, and one of the guys that regularly talks to her and her husband, he's a friend of her husband. He's been a West Ham supporter since he was 5 years old. He said the guy's
yeah,
44 now, so for 39 years
yeah, yeah.
the guy supported West Ham. He's never been to the UK.
No, that's bollocks. That's
Never been to the
bollocks.
UK. You know,
No,
and he, you know he as a young
that's like
boy
one more.
he
No,
was
no,
given a
listen. That's like one more we got here, and he go drinks at our local, and homeboy's like a Man United supporter, and I'm like, yo, when did you see Man United? He's like, well, I was in the parking lot. I'm like, in the fucking parking lot? Like, excuse my language, but like, I was like, you're in the parking lot? Like, what? Like, you're in the parking lot of Old Trafford? Like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, you know what I mean? Like,
that must
I'm
make
South African, this and that, and like, da 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 da
mm,
da 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 da. Yo, bollocks, man. Like, I
mm.
done been to bowling. Like,
that
I
that
done, like, been
that
to,
must
like,
make
East
you
London, like, too, dog. Like, yo, man,
yeah
messed up, man.
that,
Messed up.
that must
Messed
make
up.
you as mad as it makes me though, eh? Yeah. Anyway, let's not
Yo,
give them any more
come
airtime.
again?
The tossers, a lot of them. All of them people that question you, they're not worth it. It's the
Oh,
people
let
that
them
support you,
question
you
me. I
need
don't give
around you.
two things. I don't give
You
two
know,
things. Let them question me, dog. Let them question me. Like, yo, come with the questions. Let them question me, please. Please let them question me. Honestly, like, yo, I ain't even playing five. You know that.
yeah.
Like, there's a
Hey,
reason.
listen,
There's
I've
a
begun
reason
to realise
why,
that.
like, me, God, get in line, me, Gates, get in line, me, Duke, get in line, me, like, Tits, get in line, like, yo, it's like, yo, you could have two accents and thing, but it's like, yo, what you feel from here, you feel from here. And honestly, I live, breathe, and shit West Ham, straight up. Like, and I don't call it
Yeah,
West Ham, I call it West Ham. You get what I'm saying? Like, real
yeah,
things, man. Real
yeah,
talk, man.
yeah. I've got a couple of American friends as well, actually. You know, and they both. I mean, they're not really into football. You know, they're more into NFL or NBA or stuff like that. You know, but
What,
yeah, they were asking me some questions about the game that I went to, the Crystal Palace game,
yeah,
and
yeah.
when I was telling them about the movement off the ball and stuff like that, they were like, "Why is that
That's
so
the most
important?"
important thing. That's the most important thing, and people don't get that,
I
though.
said, I
People
said to
don't get
him,
that.
I said to this guy in the NFL, if you want to make, I don't know, let's just say you want to make 10 yards with each play, you know, what are you going to do? You're going to put all your guys in a line like across the field, or are you going to put a guy 10 yards up the field and get the ball to him? Is that is that not the way it works? And he went, well, yeah, of course it is. I said, well, then that's why the movement off the ball in football is so important because, you know, how are you supposed to get forward if you don't move forward? How are you supposed to defend if you don't get back? You know? So he was like, oh, okay, you know, right, okay, I understand that, you know. And I made him watch some highlight videos on YouTube, and he was quite impressed, you know, with because I was kind of
Well,
pointing out
yeah.
the off ball movement of players, you know. They were just random videos. It weren't anybody in particular. But the one person that I did actually pick out was Eric Cantona. His off-ball
Yeah.
movement was beautiful. It was slick as you like. Never really liked
Oh,
him
you gotta
as a
watch
man,
that. Trust me. You gotta watch that.
but
Trust me. Yes,
his
sir.
movement off the ball was
Sir.
slick. And I tell you, somebody else who was very good off the ball was Tony Gale. His movement off the ball was beautiful. Loved it.
West
Loved
Ham
it.
boy. Like that's 100%.
Yes,
Yes,
mate.
sir.
Yes, mate. He that was one of the things that attracted Everton to him. Was it Everton? No, no. No, sorry, getting my wires crossed there. But Tony Gale's movement off the ball, brilliant quality. I don't think he ever ran in a straight line unless he was actually
That's it.
running after
That's
a
it.
ball.
There. That's it. That's it. That's it
Mm,
right there. Trust me.
yeah, yeah. But
Like when
you
when
know,
when
we've got
when
a
when
very
when you hear the supporters like, yo, help him out, help him out, help him out, like go in the right area, run off the ball, go in the right area to help the man out.
yeah. We
Like
seem to be having
that's
a
it's
few
the easiest
broadcasting
thing,
issues here,
man.
bro.
Honestly. Come again?
We seem to be having a few broadcasting issues here. Your picture keeps blocking out, and your audio is in and out. So, I
Okay,
don't know
hold
how
up,
mine
hold up,
sounds.
hold up, 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 hold up.
Anyway, from what I understand, Costa have better Wi-Fi than Starbucks.
Oh, can you see me?
I can now.
No, you can't.
I can, and I can hear you now. You're very clear.
Ah,
Oh,
see, I got to put this on data, man, but I can't,
now
like,
you've
yo, I'm in a
frozen.
pickle. Cause like, yo, I use too much data, my phone thing gets cut off. So like, yo, that's why I'm on like keeping the
Right.
Wi-Fi thing straight up. Just saying.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you find some better Wi-Fi somewhere, and then we can hook up again a bit later.
No, hold on. I'll put it on data still, Bridget. Hold on. Yo, go on, do your own thing for like a minute or two.
He's
I'll be
gone.
back. Trust me. Trust
Oh
me.
no, he's back. Right, okay. Right, so I have no idea what he wants me to do. So we'll just muddle on until he gets here. Um,
Yeah.
well, there's going to be no comments. Um, hold on, let me try and read this comment. Luke Legend. I'm from Hampshire. I'm for 28 years. 38 years. Never been to London Stadium, but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm on a glory. Um, no, you know, glory hunter, Luke, mate. Listen, like I said, there are people around the world that follow the claret and blue, and they've never even seen London, let alone been there. Okay, so don't worry about that, my friend. You're as much of the West Ham family as the man who was born on outside the gates of Upton Park. Okay, so don't worry about that.
Oh,
It's these
jeez.
idiots that have a different opinion, Luke, and they don't deserve our time. We've got Peach there, the man with the power to make them disappear. He's a magician that way.
Legit, like, what? Trust me. Yo, where'd the comments
Wave
go?
your magic wand and he's gone. But hey,
I'm
we've
Mario.
got
Am I still here? Am I still here?
yeah, you're still there, my friend, looking as
There you
beautiful as
go.
ever.
Back in effect with your beautiful face. I'm back in effect. How you mean? Look at this. The man's like
Yeah.
lighting up his blood clot face, dog. Did you just see that?
Well,
Homeboy like lighting up his full face, dog. Like, what's going on?
well, sorry about that, chaps. Oh my gosh, it's got dark all of a sudden. Mind you, we're looking at 6:41 in the evening now.
Oh, okay, came back. Got what's up, baby girl? None of these girls want to talk to me, dog. Like straight, I'm like, what up, baby girl? Nothing. Like, I gotta find a new approach. Maybe like, what's up, Mrs. Like, what's up, ugly? Like, anyways, we get over that. Go on to something else. Hey, guys, started getting bad. So me, folks, moved, and the wife, me, when I was 5. Sad to hear her. What Bowen Hackney like gotten? I'm leaving that. You leave Bowen, Danny Dyer won't like that.
It's gone again. Come back to us, Peach. So, in Peach's own word, Bowen's on fire
Yes.
because he's with Danny Dyer.
Yeah, it is sad, Miss Hammerat.
Oh, he's off again. It's wonderful, this technology thing, isn't it? So, I have no idea what to do now. Come on, Peach, get back. Okay. Talking amongst yourselves, that's cool. That's cool. So, well, it's better than nobody talking to you because I can't read any of your comments. I'm here on my own again. I think Peach may have gone to go and find some Wi-Fi. So we'll have to muddle on until then. As I said, I can't see any comments. But talk about my evening last night while we're here. I didn't find out until about 3:30. No, it was later than that. Actually, it was about 4 o'clock that I was going to be going to the game. So that was all a mad rush to finish work, get home, get changed, etc. Rushed up to the supporters club where I met up with Gatesy. No, sorry, not Gatesy, Milesy, and Jazz, and young Jake and his dad Richard. Real nice experience, and then bumped into Stelios from West Ham Network. Yeah, Hammerat was there, and her dad, of course, lovely guy, staunch West Ham man, and he dresses well as well. Wears the same jacket as I do. Good fella. Yeah, we had a couple of beers and on to the game, which in itself was really, really, really exciting. The atmosphere inside the stadium, unbelievably electric. It was almost better than the Premiership experiences I've had, in the respect that the whole stadium was just buzzing, and expectation was quite high, I've got to be honest. But they delivered. They give us a lovely 3-0 win. Dawson's movement for that first goal, incredibly good. The reaction to his goal from his fellow teammates, fantastic. Really good reaction. Everybody was pleased for him, to a man. The stadium erupted, obviously, as you would expect. And then we move on, and then up comes Thomas Suchek. No, hang on. It wasn't Thomas Suchek. Who was it? Yarmolenko with a lovely little flick. It was Yarmolenko, Peach, reminded me, with a lovely little flick. Some of the absolute beautifulest movement on the pitch happened just before the second goal. With the Diop goal, I was just mesmerised. I've watched the highlights, and to be honest, watching it live was much better for me, even though I wasn't able to see as much detail. I could see the movement around the pitch. Fantastic. And then Bowen's goal, I actually missed Bowen's goal live because I was looking in a different direction. I was looking at one of the other guys on the pitch. But having seen the replay of that, good finish, really good finish. So where are you, Peach? Come on, mate. Let's have you. Oh, wow, I haven't even got anyone to talk to, except for you guys that can't answer me, and I can't answer you. So I don't know how many of you are left out there. This is unusual to say the least. Okay, let me show you this. Oh, that's really good work done. So it's a signed Marlon Harewood photograph, kindly forwarded to me by Anton from West Ham Network. It's got the certificate of authentication, and had it framed last week. So that was really nice. It's the first one of those I've got, which is cool. Yeah, so that's that. What else will I talk about? I have no idea. No idea. Driving home was quite an experience. After I got off the train, went to my car, after I'd taken a fall and twisted my ankle. Yeah, that was quite an experience driving home in second gear from that station to my house. So that was quite an experience. Haven't been able to walk on it all day. Well, should we have a medical program now? Crazy. Come on, Peach. You need to hurry up, mate. Otherwise, I might have to leave the stream. I've got nothing prepared for you guys at all. I didn't really realise I was coming on until 10 minutes before I actually appeared on the screen. So, okay, guys. Well, look, looks like I'm going to have to wrap things up because Peach is obviously having technical difficulties. I have a difficulty in that, yeah, as I've said, I can't see any of the comments unless they come up on screen. Excuse me. So the only comment I've got is Gaza saying, yeah, it's sad, Miss Hammerette. I have no idea what that refers to. So anyway, I want to thank everybody that has commented and contributed to the show. It's been fun. We all know who you are. One more thing I need to say before I do go is, come on, you irons. Take care, everybody.